Hi there, friends. I just wanted to share this beautiful, crisp, winter's day with you. I'm here in the middle of Windermere in the Lake District, halfway through my UK tour, and I just wanted to share another kind of beauty with you as well, a conceptual beauty, and that's the way in which the kind of language that we've used to describe our relationship with God. Many of you might be familiar with the idea of God has a plan for your life, and we've pushed that metaphor so far that I think it's probably time that we look at the limitations of that metaphor as well and compare it with another kind of metaphor that might open up new possibilities. Now, maybe the reason we're so excited about the fact that God has a plan is because we somehow find assurance, we find security in the fact that even if we're not certain about what's happening or what's going to happen, at least if there is a God, we insist that He should be certain. Now, I understand there's beautiful scriptures like Jeremiah 29:11. I know the thoughts I have towards you, the plans to prosper you and give you a future. And if I think of my relationship with my children, of course, we want to support and we want to plan to kind of support their futures. But my good intentions can very quickly become overbearing manipulation if I insist that they make no plans of their own and simply follow my plan. And it is that kind of understanding of plan that I think we have pushed too far in the Christian understanding, where we've imagined this divine architect standing at the beginning of time with a blueprint in his hand, determining all that is about to happen. To imagine God in such a way is to enter the boredom of a predefined universe. It's to enter the slavery of a predetermined existence. But I think there is another metaphor that might help us to see what's really happening, and that's the metaphor of a story. You see, the best plans have few surprises, but the best stories have many surprises. Plans are specifically designed to limit the future, to restrict what can happen, but stories unfold spontaneously and naturally. And the best stories only make sense from the perspective of the end, where even the beginning finds new meaning. You see, maybe the end is behind us and the beginning is in front of us. Maybe this story has just begun. And God, instead of conceiving of Him as the one who manipulates everything according to His sovereign will, maybe God is the beautiful possibility that stands in front of us, inviting us to co-author the most exciting story ever told. And so your participation with God is much more than a passive submission to a predetermined plan. Your participation with God is a real contribution as the whisper of His desire draws the beauty and meaning that is possible for your life towards realization. I hope you can see that this metaphor of stories may be a metaphor that is closer to the truth. There can be plans and purposes within this grand meta-narrative, but I think the overall narrative is a God for whom all things are possible, not a God for whom all things are certain. And speaking about how the story unfolds, obviously the way in which we interpret our stories can either add meaning to them, it can either enrich our reality or impoverish it. And so I want to remind you, if you haven't had a look at the Mimesis Academy, we've got 1 week left for registrations, and it is a wonderful journey in which we reinterpret our stories to enrich our reality. Bless you. Bye.